Hello my lovely ravens, welcome back to another episode. We are going to finish the chair today because tomorrow we have the live stream. We're going to start a new character. It will be a female character. There are so many nice comments and I have to write everything down because they're all such good ideas, and then I have to pick what I'm gonna make. And if you have more ideas, please let them know in the comment section. I will write everything down and I will at some point make the characters. However, I can only do so much, you know. I can only make one at a time. So let's finish the chair and then start a new character tomorrow in the live stream. I'm so looking forward to it. So anyway, this is what we got up to yesterday. I'm going to start the timer, but I'm going to finish it today in this video. So everything will be real time, and if it goes over, it goes over. I'll probably have to amp up the sound of my clock because this is my iPad, and this is Archie's book. It's leaning over the edge. This is my iPad and I always just have it sitting there because it's easier. Technology and me don't always go together. Anyway, let's just get started, and yeah, I might have to turn my aircon on because I'm hot. And yep, it's already 24 degrees in this room and it is only 10 o'clock. So it's gonna be another hot one today. But that's okay, aircon's on. We can start. So, not yet. I want to tell you what I've got here. So, I just went outside to the front and I found these twigs. They're actually very flexible. Yeah, everything is dry right now here in Australia, but I found this that I will use on the sides of the chair, maybe a bit on the back as well, we'll see. I also found in my stash some foragings. So this is half of some kind of nut. It's not a walnut, but you can find them here all over the place. It looks a little bit like an owl to me. Maybe at some point I can make a character out of this as well, because it's basically a nut, so it's wood. And yeah, I thought it was really cool. These are also from some kind of Australian thing. It's not from a fruit, but they're rock hard and you can sand them and whatever, but they're pretty cool. And then I also found some banksia nuts. So these are 2 banksia nuts, small ones, and some other nuts and whatnots. So maybe I can add a few here and there as well. So thought I'd share that with you. And for Archie's blanket, I thought this would be nice. So this is the dyed fabric that I dyed in an earlier episode and just draped that over as a blanket. I think that would be fine. And then I have my stringy moss here that basically is like, it pulls apart like that. And then I also have my clumpy moss. I think this will be plenty. And then this will be for the edges. I will do this first, I think. Yeah, so let's just get started. Yeah, there's no rocket science today. No rocket science happening. Oh, twigs are falling on the floor. Come here. Ah! Just finishing the chair. So I have my hot glue gun. Also have some matches for burning off the extra strands from this, from the twine. There. See, that finishes off that gap quite nicely over there. looking for parts of the twine that is a little bit thicker, because there's like thick and thinner parts on it. Glue on my hands. Eee. Do I want twine anywhere else? I could maybe run it there, but I don't think I want that there. So I think I'm just gonna leave it as is there, where I have it now. And then with a match, I'm just gonna run it past it. I'm not gonna set it alight. I'm just gonna burn off the excess strands that are poking out. I would normally do this with a lighter, but I don't have any. There we go. So now all the fluffy bits are gone. And it's kind of finished. So there we have that. Alright, that's all I wanted to do with that. And then, let's see. Moss. It's the most important part. Without all the strands of glue, would be good. Just gonna pull that apart a little bit, and I'll zoom in a little bit. So I have made moss like this myself before. It's a bit of a process, but it's not impossible. So if you have a normal kitchen sponge, you know, the yellow nasty ones, the cheap ones, and you take off the green part, the scrubby part, and you cut it into pieces and put it in a jar, and then snip at it with scissors. Keep snipping until it's so tiny, and then you add paint, and then you mix it, and that's it. So yeah, I have done it before. It's not impossible, it's just a lot of work. Alright, let's see. Before I start, tweezers will probably be a good thing. Oh, if I can find them today. Those will do. If I put this in front of me, then I can just put it down like that. Oh, the aircon is delightful. So if you're trying to do this, it's okay if the piece of moss that you're applying is a little bit bigger than the glue area. You just pull it off afterwards. pretty good. Let's go to the front a little bit as well, or the top of the chair I should say, top of the armrest. All right. Let's see if I can pull off any excess bits. Going very gently. Oops. Don't get stuck onto my heat gun. Hold on. Ooh, put you aside for a second. To glue a bit more there because that just came off, that didn't stick down, probably because the glue cooled down. That's okay. Ah, get off my finger. The glue does not have to be pretty, because the moss just goes on wherever it wants to, really. Leave that there. I'm fill in some gaps here, so there's like a little gap there and a little one there. Okay, okay, cool. This is already dry, or cooled down, I should say. Let's put a big blob on there. We can pull off the excess in a minute. Still hot. Let's move on to the next bit. There's a lot of moss to add. Just gonna hold it there for a few seconds. Clump is gone now, and it will just stay where the glue is. There, we're getting somewhere. Might zoom out a little bit because it's a bit easier to see. I can see the clock flashing. But we're gonna continue no matter what. And I can probably see, so I started 3 minutes in with the timer or thereabouts. So I can kind of see how long I've actually taken and then add that up to the final tally of this project and how long I took. Let's take off this excess. Some parts I'll probably want to leave big and clumpy. Like this. I'm just gonna leave that. Excuse me. I'm grinning because of the clock. The clock is saying, hey, you're nearly done. Yeah, but I'm not. But I'm not. Nope. You are meant to stay there. Stick. It looks like a llama. I'm sorry. I can't unsee it. Here's the head. Okay, unlimify. Ooh, okay, we keep going. So it started about 3 minutes and 45 seconds in, so I can add that into my tally for this project. Hey, because I will keep going today until this is finished. And yes, sometimes I will do that, and I think I might have to change the rules a little bit. It's very unlikely that I will hit 50,000 subscribers this year, so see what we do about that. I know, I'm not sad about that. It is what it is. There's a bit of fabric fluff here that I kind of want to hide. So let's just add some moss. Make it look pretty. What is it leaning on? Oh, glue, no, paint bottle. That's okay. Okay, I think we have all the moss where I wanted it to be, so where I kind of indicated that with the paint. So you can still can't talk. You can still see some of the paint stick out, but that's what I wanted, so that's all good. Now, sticks. I was going to say they probably just snap. Don't put your own hair in there, that would not be a good idea. Okay, hair, go away. It's always a bit tricky to work with twigs because they can snap in the long run. So when you break off most of it, then it should be alright. I'll stick this in here. Can I break this? Oh, it is breakable. I'm gonna grab some of that moss and kind of stuff it in between whilst it's still hot. glue strands. That looks like a miniature tree on the side here. Not mad about that. Gonna leave parts open too. Then I'll have to be covered with twigs. Such an interesting shape. I have no idea what kind of branch this is. Who knows? Oops. I glued it crooked, but it is what it is. It's stuck now. That can fit there. This might actually be a root of some kind. Who knows? Ow! That hurt. That hurt my finger. Ow, that was a hair. Ugh. Goodness me. Oh, I might put this branch here. What if I just stick it down? See what happens. You can break off the excess, but let's just stick this part down first. Ow, that's hot. Are you stuck? Not quite yet. yourself, will you? And I might just run this to there. I really like working with hot glue, but the strands that it leaves behind, I don't like them. Like the spider webbery blah. In this case it doesn't really matter, but it's covering up some areas that had glue showing, then adding extra glue and then the moss. Let's not cut it, let's just snap it. Looks a bit different from this side. I feel like this side looks a little bit more organic. So perhaps we can glue this way. Maybe I need a little bit more glue just to stick that down because it won't stay down. Ooh. My nails are covered in hot glue. Oh well. That didn't quite touch. Now this came loose again. Oh, what do you want? Need to hold it longer. I guess in normal videos you would cut this out, like the drying time. It's part of the process though. This is the only real problematic part though. Why won't you sit? Why won't you stick? I suppose it is kind of on. Add some more hot glue here on this bit, so I can kind of seep through that moss and harden. Ow. Don't put your fingers in it, it's not a good idea. That's why you've got tweezers, so that wouldn't happen, right? Can I? Yes, I can. Let me see. How about that? I will cut this off a bit, like so. You should be done now. I can glue you. Glue you? I can put you here. I'm outsmarting a chair. Mwahaha. I won't do any at the back. It has moss at the back. It's alright. Let's see what little bits we can salvage from here. I'm going to take the large bits out. These little nuts are really cool. That's what they look like. You can just find them on the forest floor here. Bush floor, I should say. Forest is not really the thing here. So I'm just gonna put some hot glue and then perhaps just sticking some around like that. You have something in you that you should not have. There. Cute. Trying to see what else. Oops. Kind of just shoving them into the moss. Shove, shove. Oops. Come back. You done now? You are done. You're stuck. Good. Good. It's good. It's good. I feel like I should do a few more up there of the little nuts. Oh, come on. There's a piece of moss stuck to my thing. Okay, you want to go there? Just go there then. Okay, fine. I will have to go for a bush wander soon to get more of these nuts. Not that I mind. Go foraging. Cute. Right. Don't put your hair in there. It will not be pretty. I know some of you are probably watching this and then waiting for a little spider to come crawling out of me and spook me. No, that won't happen. This has been in this box for quite some time. Sorry to disappoint. Alright. We have space for a larger nut. Oh, maybe here on the side. Maybe over. Doesn't really lie on the side anymore. Now what? I have to hold it. Okay, hold on. Hold on. There. Ah. Ah! Come back. Sorry. Found another stick. Where can you fit? I'll fit you down there. Ow! Hit my thumb with the hot glue gun. Don't do that. Not a good idea. Again, another large-ish one here. There. What else have we got? I'm trying to shove the cable away because it's annoying me. There. Ah! Come on, just stay there, thank you. Goodness, not listening. Small one. Okay, I'm just gonna continue with a few more small ones. Archie will have a most magical chair, I think. I would want it, wouldn't you? Oh no. Okay, you're gonna go there then. Sure. Okay, so we have this. Oop, out. So we have this, and then the back is that. And then that's the front, and the top, the side here. I think it looks pretty good. You can see a little bit here that I need to put some moss. There, just on the side. And just a tiny bit here. And then I think the moss is done. Let's age it up. Age up the chair. Maybe a little smidge there. I just want to make sure that it's all finished properly. Alright, I think that looks good. Now we can age it up. So there's a few strands of hot glue still here. I'm gonna unplug the hot glue gun because I don't want to accidentally burn anything or myself or stick anything to it. And now all the seeds are over the desk because, you know, I'm a klutz. And there. Yeah, but maybe the all the nuts would be nice to use as like an accessory or more decoration for future dolls as well. And yeah, so I just need to go on a walkabout into the bush and forage. Where is my brown? My brown is over here. Now, what I've learned from aging up furniture or fabrics in the past is that you wet it first and then put the color on, because then it runs to wherever you want it to run to. So I'm just going to make this a bit wet and then dilute the brown that I've got here a little bit. And we'll kind of spread out where it is wet. And of course you can add more water if you want to. You can also do this with chalk. I chose acrylics. Add a bit of green in there too. I can see a little cut here from the upholstery. I'm not gonna fix that. I'm gonna leave that as is because, you know, it's kind of what we want. Happy little accident, I suppose. And don't forget that the fabric goes very dark with the water. So if I apply it here, you will see it go dark. It also really depends what color is underneath. dry brushing a little bit here. Let's see if we can dry this a little bit, so I can potentially sit Archie in it and show you. Ooh, smelly. It smells like dusty fabric. Suppose we get a and smell sensation too. Here's Archie. This is actually how big he is next to my head. So he's holding his book. He's very cute. I'm gonna take the book from him for now and his stuff. So he can sit. He can sit. It's very cute when he sits. So where's that blankie? Blankie. Which is the same color as the one bit on his hat. So if we drape that like over like this, or even on the back here, just like so, I think. There. See, he can sit in it, and it's a perfect fit. He almost like disappears into the chair because of his mossy cape. So we can give him his book back, and his staff too. If I move his arm out a little, he can sit there like that. So I think that is Archie done. And yes, I can make him so many more different accessories, and like a cart for all the books and scrolls that he needs to carry around, a little table with a lantern and whatnot. And maybe at some point I might. Right now I want to focus on the dolls and maybe one or two big accessories, like the chair was kind of big, and his stuff and his book, and then he's got his hat and his glasses as well. Yeah, so that's what I want to focus on right now. Make the mosslings and then go from there. And if I'm ever stuck for something, maybe I can make his trolley, you know, because why not? So I will take some photos to put on my Instagram. I will leave my Instagram link below. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. And I hope to see you all tomorrow for my live stream at 8 a.m. for me, and probably evening or late afternoon for most of you in the US. And if you're in the UK, it will be midnight. Sorry, I have to juggle time zones. So yeah, I hope you like the creation of Archie, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.